Hey guys, it's Mearacle, and today I'm gonna be telling you a story. Alright, so I haven't done a story time in a while, but the 5 solid people who actually enjoy my story times have asked me to do another story time video. I'm just kidding, I hope there's more of you out there than 5. Today's story time is about a bad experience I had while getting my body pierced. That sounded really gross. I decided to tell this story because a few days ago, I had my belly button pierced, in case you didn't know. But the other day I was changing my belly button ring and it made me think about this time because it's basically still an issue for me. And we're gonna get into that, okay? So yeah, anyways. So I don't know if it's like this anywhere else. Like, I have no freaking idea. But where I'm from, to get a piercing without your parents' permission, you have to be 16 years old. My friend and I, we both really wanted to get our belly buttons pierced and we wanted to go and get them pierced together. Let's give my friend the fake name Carly. Carly's mom was all for it. She was like, yeah girl, I'll take you and I'll sign for you to get your belly button pierced. And then my mom didn't want me to get my belly button pierced. So, cause she was just like, no, I'm not gonna let you do that to your body. You're gonna have to do that yourself when you're old enough to, blah blah blah. My mother let me get my eyebrow pierced when I was like 13 or 12 or something like that. And this is a little off side track. What? This is a little off track? Is that what I'm trying to say? But I guess this could also be a piercing horror story. Do you guys see this little tiny hole that's kind of right above my eyeshadow? Don't get your eyebrows pierced, kids. Don't do it because you will have a hole that stays there forever. But anyways, yeah, my mom wasn't gonna sign for me to get my belly button pierced. So my 16th birthday was coming up and then my friend and I, me and Carly, were like, yo girl, let's go get our belly buttons pierced on my birthday. I think it was like literally on my birthday. We made appointments to go get our belly buttons pierced. I told my mom, I was like, guess what mom? Yeah, I'm a badass. I'm getting my belly button pierced and you can't do nothing about it. My mom was like, okay. My birthday or whatever day it was rolls around and my mom drops me off at the mall with my friend Carly. Yeah, we were there. I was fucking excited, man. I was getting my belly button pierced. Don't get me wrong, I still love my belly button piercing. I still have it. We went back to like the little room, and also this piercing place that was in my hometown. Everyone said that it was trash. Like, everyone said that was like the worst place to get piercings, never go to blah blah blah. And I had lots of piercings there before. Like, I got my nose pierced there, I got my ears pierced a few times there, I got my eyebrow pierced there, and I never had issues with any of my piercings. So whenever people told me that it was bad to go there, I was like, yeah, I don't believe you. I've never had a bad experience. Because, you know, sometimes with places, you gotta give them the benefit of the doubt, because more people are more likely to spread a bad word than a good word, which it kind of sucks that the world works that way, but it is how the world works. So, you know, sometimes it's nice to give a company or a person the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, whatever. I was like, oh, I go there all the time to get piercings. My belly button's gonna be a-okay. It was all good. I was getting my belly button pierced. I think I got like a lollipop after. And it motherfucking hurt. First of all, belly button piercings hurt. A couple of days after, or even like the same day, like, it hurts to like do sit-ups. It hurts to move your stomach in any way when you have a fresh belly button piercing. But anyways, so my friend and I, we both had our belly buttons pierced and it was a-okay. We thought it was perfect. We're like, yeah, we got our belly buttons pierced. We're fucking twinning. Wearing crop top, show off the belly ring. Anyways, and then about a week later or so, my piercing started getting sore and red, and I was like, isn't this supposed to stop now? Like, shouldn't it be getting better now? And I look at my belly button and the top bead is sunken into my belly button, and I was like, what the fuck? And I had to like push it out a little bit. Like, the top bead, if you know what I mean, was like half in. Let me show you a belly ring. The top bead was half covered by my hole, by my skin. That sounded disgusting, but it was disgusting. It was. And it was like pussy kinda and red. And so I just started like cleaning it more often. I was like, oh, maybe I haven't been cleaning it properly. It's just getting a little bit infected. But then about 2 days after that, the whole entire bead was like inside of my belly button hole. It was gross, and I had to push it out, and it motherfucking hurt. So I don't know how I can show you this, but like, but you know how with piercings, you know, there's like a clean piercing hole. Around the top of my belly button hole is like a scar all around it because the whole bead was like inside of it. So I had to go out and get a new barbell, and I had to get like a really long one, and it was pretty hard to find. I had to get like a long one that had like big beads, and I don't know why the piercing place didn't like give you a barbell with big beads, like, cause that happens. And I remember I like looked it up online, and it happens to a lot of people. So then I got my belly ring, and then I took it home, and I probably should have gone back and been like,
yo bitch, change this for me because you fucked up.
But I just took it home and I did it myself, which was so painful because my belly button, because the bead was going into it, it was already like so inflamed and infected. It was disgusting. And then I took freaking barbell out. I remember my mom was like, I'm not having nothing to do with that, and she like didn't even want to look at it. Like, it was pretty bad. But basically I did eventually get the new belly ring into my belly hole. That sounded disgusting. This video has a lot of disgusting terms, I'm sorry. And now I found out that basically the reason why my belly ring did that, like the one that I got when I first got my belly button pierced, the reason why it did that was because I had like too much skin in my belly ring, if that makes sense. Like when she did the needle or whatever, there's like too much skin in front of like the barbell. So like the barbell was too short for the amount of skin. So that's part of the reason why, like, because obviously, you know, when you have a piercing, your like whatever you have pierced swells up. So that's another thing. I don't understand why they don't give you a long barbell with big beads, because your belly button obviously swells the fuck up. It was swollen, and then the long one worked. My belly button healed. I saw my belly button pierced. But I still have way too much freaking skin in my belly ring. Remember, I told you this would make sense eventually. I was changing my belly ring, but let me show you something. It won't focus, but this is like the size of most barbells, right? For a belly button. Like usually when you buy like a belly ring, that's how long they are and stuff. But this fucking bad boy, this is the one that I always wear because it's so much bigger than the other ones, and for some reason it's really hard to find them like this. Like, I don't know if you can even tell that this one is a lot bigger. Like, look, it's like a lot longer and thicker, and it has bigger beads. For a really long time after that, every time I would go to change my belly ring, like the next day, like it would be swollen and the bead would be like sinking down again because like it was too short because I have too much fucking skin in it. But surprisingly, I did change it a couple days ago, and so far it hasn't gotten angry or anything. Like, I don't know if I lost skin or like lost weight, but this belly ring is working now, so that's good. Hopefully I don't jinx it. Knock on the wood. But yeah, and then the other thing, this horror story isn't quite over yet. There's another side to this. My friend Carly, her belly ring went all wrong too. She doesn't have her belly button pierced anymore unless she got redone, and I didn't know that she got redone. But hers was like the opposite of mine. I think hers like got rejected or whatever. Hers didn't have like enough skin in her piercing, if that makes sense. Like mine was too much, and then hers was too little. So basically her piercing just went through the skin, and so she had to, you know, get rid of that and let it heal. I thought about taking mine out, but like just because I get sick of it. But I don't know, I like it, it's cute, so I'm sticking with it. And so far, I mean, it's been changed for a couple days. This is like the first time I've changed it in literally a year. It's so far so good, you know? But how weird is that like me and my friend went to the same place at the same time, and the girl messed up both of our piercings, but like in a slightly different way. Like, that's so weird. And then that was the only bad experience I've ever had with that place, and I was like, now I know what people mean. But I mean, I feel like it could be like the piercist. That's what they're called, right? The person who does the piercing. What is this? I'll show you what mine looks like now. This is what my piercing looks like now. And so like what I was talking about is like right here, like I have too much skin in mine, and then my friend had like too little skin, so hers just like went through her skin. Like, the fuck, bitch? This lady messed up 2 different ways at the same time. But yeah, so I took good care of it and now it's fine. So make sure you clean your piercings as much as you're supposed to and take care of them and you won't have any piercing problems. Also, main moral of this story is do your research before you get something pierced. Make sure you know, read some reviews, make sure you know it's a good place, and you should be fine. But yeah, that's everything for this story, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. If you want more story times, let me know in the comments. Give this video a big, fat, juicy thumbs up. And if you want to, you can go check out my social medias. Make sure you become a fan of me on I'm live like pretty much every single day. And I love you guys very, very much, and peace out, y'all.